Hey guys, this is Julio from EC Lux Towing and Recovery, East Coast Luxury Rentals, and today we're going to talk about our Lamborghini Urus that was stolen, taken to Atlanta. So it all started on a Sunday. I took my kids strawberry picking. We took the Lamborghini Urus, it's their favorite car, and we got a last-minute rental at night, which is typically a red flag. The rental was for a couple days. The customer said he was taking the vehicle to Charlotte, North Carolina. We typically don't allow it, but it was a multiple day rental. He paid for the additional mileage. He had a large deposit, so we kind of let that one go. He came and picked up the vehicle at around 11 o'clock at night, which is again a red flag. We no longer do that anymore. Our exotic vehicles get picked up during working hours, and he came, picked up the vehicle, took it to Charlotte, North Carolina. Everything was fine. After about 2 days into the rental, we received a notification through our tracking software that it had been removed. So of course we're freaking out. We're trying to figure out what went wrong. We're seeing the vehicle was driven straight to Atlanta, which of course we're already freaking out. We had multiple backup trackers in that vehicle. We stopped receiving a signal from those as well. So at this point, as you can imagine, we have a $250,000 car in the air. We're really freaking out, and that's when the recovery efforts start for this car. The story that the gentleman gave us, he said that he rented the car with 2 other friends. They all put their money in a pile to rent this car. Mind you, it was about $6,000 to $7,000 rental. They pooled their money together. He drove it the first day and a half, and then his friend drove it. He then said a friend of a friend, figured, right, took the vehicle, disappeared, and he wasn't able to get a hold of him. What we found was a little strange was the car had disappeared from that friend for about a day before we were even notified. Honestly, if the renter would have originally notified us that the car was taken, we would have immediately been able to intercept it before it got to Atlanta. We've done that before. We've intercepted our car that's been stolen in progress. So unfortunately, we weren't able to intercept it this time because there was a lot of fishiness going on with this rental from the first place. And we began our search. We started offering a reward. We offered a $10,000 reward for our car, which we found it kind of led us to a lot of scam or fake leads. I don't know if you guys have been to Atlanta, but if you have, it's Scammer Central. We received a lot of fake leads to try to find our car. We pretty much had a call center set up to take some of these leads, and then I went down there myself with one of my staff members to go look for the car. So we went to a town in near Atlanta called East Point, Georgia. We found out that that's where a lot of stolen cars go. It's one of the rougher neighborhoods, and we tracked down the last couple areas where our car was. Unfortunately, we were right on it. We weren't able to locate the car. Fast forward, we've been trying to find this car for months now. We finally caught a break, and we were able to get real-time data of where our vehicle's location was with a minor delay. So like you see in the movies, we put a big map up and pinned where the vehicle was constantly at. Then that's when we went down there and we started doing what we call surveillance. We went down there in other rental cars and just kept a low profile. We were finally able to get eyes on our car. Once we got our car, we were able to secure it. We called Atlanta PD. Atlanta PD took about 7 hours to get to us because we weren't a priority call and they're so understaffed. Finally, when they did get to us, the vehicle was towed to Atlanta PD headquarters, where a auto theft task force detective kind of started his investigation.